Alright, so my goal today is get back to rank 3. Thinking I'm gonna coin into Injured Blade Master, Circle of Healing. I don't have Innervate, but this is the closest thing to accelerate and get something. Let's see, he doesn't have Innervate either, but, well, at least not right now. He could Innervate into something big, and that could be problematic for me. I'll talk about the deck after this game. Win or lose, I'll show the deck.
What to do?
Four mana next turn.
Your turn to bleed!
Go to some great lengths to kill this, but I think I'm fine. Depends on what he plays. If he takes this out using a combination of he would need like Innervate, Swipe. He would need a lot, like some kind of crazy combo.
What to do?
If I'm like winning on board really hard, I think, or if he plays relatively passive this turn, I think I'll play the Soul Priest. If it looks like the board state's sort of like evening up, then I'll play the Shield Master probably. It really just depends. Even if the board state's even, I think playing the Soul Priest is still fine.
We hunger for vengeance.
He's gonna Innervate. The most expensive way. So both routes are okay.
Time waits for no one.
Most expensive.
Tastingo! Yes!
That was a pretty cool combo. Does he get... I gotta think about...
My shield for
Does he actually go down the card? I guess
A
that's the
natural
question here.
mistake. Jaman! Jaman! Eyes are open.
So there's no more Wraths. Next turn I can play Soul Priest and then deal 2 damage to something. Most likely kill the damage golem. Okay.
Embrace.
Silence this soon. These types of druids that run the Ancient Watchers, I think they run 1 Spellbreaker just so they can silence this. Yeah, that'll get him back in the game pretty well. That's pretty much my target for Shadow Word Death for the druid. I think I'm gonna that doesn't actually do anything. He hasn't played a Swipe yet. Could have the Black Knight. I'm just gonna pull this, see what I get here. Okay.
Of course.
There's some major pressure.
My pain.
It's under a lot of pressure. I'm still at 30, that's pretty good. Just to get
Shields
both taunt.
up!
Yeah.
I can wait and fish all day.
It's really fast here.
Ha! Caught one!
This time for sure.
I'm fine with giving him a 5-5. Cast 40 spells. Alright, this is what the deck looks like. In my last video I created like a sort of toolbox deck. I went back to the Synergy Priest, largely because I think there's a lot of combos in here that are really strong, kind of like their Injured Blade Master and their Circle Healing on turn 3. I kind of missed that, but I still took lessons from the toolbox priest that I built and had some decent success with. And I kind of built a hybrid of the two. So what I did is I still got the Circle Healing. I still like the combos. I cut a Crazed Alchemist. I'm only running one. A 2-mana 2/2 is really just not very good. I'm running Acidic Swamp Ooze. This is mostly for rogues to be able to take out their weapon. Not really much of a tempo play, but they do have to spend 2 mana to get their weapon back, so that's good. Against Warrior, the ability to take out their weapon is really good against Aggro Warrior, because that's how they keep you off your minions, right? They use weapons, and Control Warrior uses Gorehowl, and taking out the Gorehowl actually allows you to play minions again, because Gorehowl basically says you can't play minions, and with the armor gain of Control Warrior, it's a little insane when they can just clear all your minions using Gorehowl. Still running Nat Pagal, best draw engine. Can't really replace him. Only running one Thought Steal. Thought Steal is better in the original Synergy Priest because you're running more answers, or you're running less threats, I would say, but more synergy and like more combos. And so sometimes you need an answer, or sometimes you need to get a threat from the opponent's deck in order to play it. But this deck doesn't really do that, so I use Thought Steal mainly as like a card when we're running low on cards in the hand to be able to get 2 more. So that's in there. Still run 2 Arthur Ring Farseers. Good against aggro. Good with Oceanized Soul Priest. Good with the Northshire Clerics. 1 Tink Master. You saw the Tink Master in action there. I think I like him. Still running the Soul Priest. Works well with the Circle Healing as a second sort of Wrath. Also works well with your hero power if you're ahead. Still awkward against Hunter and other aggro decks sometimes when you can't play this because you need to be able to restore health. 2 Chillwind Yeti because he's the best 4-drop in the game. One of the best minions in the game in general, and sure we have Injured Blade Master and the combo Circle Healing, but like if you don't have Circle Healing, then you played a 3-minute 4/3 that dies to like a Acidic Swamp Ooze or Fairy Dragon. And I feel like having strong 4-power threats is good against other priests. Not that there are many priests, but it's just like good in general to have strong 4-power threats. So I'm running 2 of these. I feel like one of the issues I had with in the original Synergy Priest deck is that you had a lot of synergy, but you didn't seem to have a lot of threats per se. And so having 2 Chillwind Yetis increases our threat count. Still running a Shield Master. Taunt is good. Taunt's not great, kind of like what Trump said. Most minions that have Taunt lose something. Like this is a 4-mana 3/5 when you could have like a 4-mana 4/5 for Taunt. And so the Taunt like costs you something, whether it's power or usually it's just power. It's not going to be toughness. Still rolling the 2 Holy Nova, 1 Holy Fire setup. Went down to 1 Cable Shadow Priest. 2's great, but like Shadow Priest is a hard card to use sometimes. You gotta know when you just slam it as a 6-mana 4/5 because you're never gonna have targets. And a lot of times I don't have like 2 targets, and so I think 1 is just fine. Still running Karen, best legendary in my opinion, and then I'm running Mind Control again. Good against Control Warrior. That's the main thing against Control Warrior. Like if I ran Sylvanas, then the issue is they can take out Sylvanas before they play their late game threats. Or like if I play Sylvanas, then they like do something to it. Like they'll brawl or something before they play their like late game threat. So I still think mind control is good, especially when you're going to fatigue damage. The curve is pretty good. It's more of a general curve now. There's still 19 cards that are 3 or less, and then on the 4 and higher, the emphasis is on the 4 drop, thanks to the Children Yetis. So I really like that. So the deck really picks up around the 3 drop slot. We gotta win 2 more to get back to rank 3. And I'm close to hitting level 60, like I'm level 59 now, so I'm definitely gonna hit level 60 as priest before I get to legendary, if I get to legendary, but I think I can get there.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
So we actually have a curve out, and that's good. This is some major pressure early on. Like if you go turn 1 Northshire Cleric into Nat Piggle, some very early pressure in terms of card draw. He could coin into Wrath here, which I think he'd be fine with. That's good. Definitely play
I
Nat
can
Piggle.
wait
Right
and
away.
fish all day.
Greetings.
I must safeguard them.
I think I'm still okay with
Right away.
it. So we're still gonna draw some cards, so. Yeah, unfortunately our turn was a little bit passive, but I think I'll play this.
Dingo!
Right away.
Yes!
Yeah, I figured that swipe was coming. I don't understand that play. Because really, this is why I went back to the synergy priest kind of setup. Because when you have a play like this, like how do you lose? Like you just don't. You just drew 4 cards. Like how am I gonna lose this?
Right away.
Just play this for value. He can take this out this turn. I don't really mind. I've already drawn 5 more cards than him, so I feel pretty good about what I have in hand. We definitely have the tempo advantage here.
Oh.
If he plays another Harvest Golem, I was hoping he'd play another Harvest Golem. I think he has one, but we're gonna have a major tempo swing here.
Let me change your mind.
Your turn to bleed! Take heart. The Earth Mother is near. The eyes of the Earth Mother are upon us.
How much do I care about that? I think I just need to hit him, because he's gonna use that. I have the tempo advantage here.
Feel nature's wrath.
So he has to use this to hit my minions. There's no way he can like actually hit me. So I think I'm, yeah, taking this out with that spell I think was fine. But hitting this would definitely be a mistake. And I can count 8 plus 5, 13 damage on board from my side. He's got a wrath just for one to.
Where shall I strike?
Your turn to bleed! Do you like to play with fire?
Obey.
Well played.
So we win the next one, which I'm hoping we can win this. Pretty sure we have the tools. Then we'll be back to rank 3.
Anduin versus Thrall.
I think sometime this weekend we'll have a Magic the
The
Gathering
light
tournament this
shall
weekend,
bring
but
victory.
sometime in the near future, I'm gonna write an article that I think summarizes how to play Hearthstone at a high level, and by this I mean it'll create a structure for you to think when you're playing this game, like a mental checklist, things like covering like the major deck archetypes. It'll only be like a high level overview, and so I'll only cover like the decks that I'll be playing against. So no random rogue decks that you'll see like between ranks 10 and 25, but I'll cover the major decks. I'll cover the mental checklist, and I'll talk about sort of just
Is someone injured?
how you should evaluate your options. Because usually you have several options per turn, and a lot of them look good. So you have to be able to decide, you know, which option do I do. And a lot of that is playing around stuff that your opponent can have. Also deals with
I can wait and think all day.
understanding what your role is in the matchup. Like if you're playing against aggro, your goal is to try to stabilize first. And so it'll be pretty comprehensive. I think the main thing is I want to get some images to use for it, and so there might be some struggle there. It might take some time, may not be this weekend. I do want to maybe like consult with a friend or something. I need someone who's not necessarily someone who's high level, but someone who's got a pretty big card pool to play some games with me, so we can
The
set up
light
some
protects me.
situations. Unfortunate that that failed didn't draw me a single card. It's a little unnerving here. He'll have 3 mana next turn. Let's get the pressure on.
Your turn to
I
bleed!
have the lead here, so. He's gonna give himself 3 attack again? That's what it looks like. Even if he doesn't, he's still signifying that he has that. Have to be careful here. He does have spell damage +1.
Tadingo! Yes!
So if he has something that deals 2 to 3 damage, it'd be 3 to 4 damage. I think I have to take this out. I want it to only deal 2 to 3 damage. I could hit him, but losing my board stay over dealing 4 extra damage doesn't seem so good here. He'll have 4 mana next turn. I think I'd
Let
actually
me
take one
change your
of these.
mind.
I think that's strong enough.
Your turn to bleed!
So he's gonna have, yeah, he has 4 mana.
Pay attention, class.
That's interesting. Can he actually use that this turn?
Obey.
I could play this, but I don't see the value in playing it. Or I don't see the point in playing it. He's probably gonna hex something here.
Pay attention, class.
He wants major value from his, that's a hex.
I am
He
ready
wants to
to
make
learn.
some.
I am ready to learn.
Huh. Alright, so if he Bloodlust is +2? Plus, is it +2? No, it's +3. 6, 12. 12 plus 8, that's 20. It's a lot. I'm getting the feeling that we need to take these things out, but I think we're fine. We take 20, then yeah, we'd be fine with that. And go to 10.
To Northrend!
So we are actually dead next turn if he has it.
Do you like to play with fire?
This thing's awful. He's got the 2 to 3 damage on enemies, I'm pretty sure.
To Northrend!
Oh no, he's not trying. Okay.
The light protects me.
Wait, he left my Chillwind Yeti here? I don't...
You love my
See
new
why.
recipe.
Disgrace. So... should have hit him. The instead of killing one of the Violet apprentices, because you have to have a spell to trigger it. Correct. I can take 6 next time. Yeah.
Well played.
Well played.
So much this that did it. This is annoying. You get like almost there and then you lose. Did I misplay? I think. Okay, so killing the Violet teacher might have been a mistake. That's a card that's been seeing a lot more play lately, the Violet teacher. Especially in decks that have stuff like the Blood Rush.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
The light shall bring victory.
Also didn't help that our Nat Pale didn't draw anything that last game. He sat there for 2 turns and drew 0 cards, so it was pretty disappointing. But I guess that happens. I mean, sometimes the RNG doesn't work out. Even though you had like a really strong start. I guess it's not really strong. No start dependent on RNG can be considered too strong, but see, with this, I can't even play it for value, for like as a 2-mana 2/2, because the 2-mana 2/2 sucks. If it was like a Severe Protector or 2-mana 2/3, then I could totally play it.
My eyes are open.
Let the pain speak to me.
Embrace the void.
They deal like 1 damage to all enemies. I like that was a bad time for him to brawl.
Embrace the void. Feel my pain.
What now?
He didn't even draw off the Acolyte of Pain, did he? No, he didn't. Okay.
Armor made to fit.
Let the pain speak to me.
That's interesting. So he wants to draw a card. He's gonna coin into execute. That works too.
My eyes are open.
Yeah, so he's gonna get a good draft.
Is someone
Nope, he's
injured?
running a second roll. Play Gorehell now? Beat Gorehell's I really need to see my acidic swamp.
What now?
Do you like to play with fire?
Why would you play the that doesn't make
Right
sense.
away.
Why would you play the Pyromancer before the Brawl? Because the Brawl resolves for the Wild Pyromancer trigger. And so even if your Wild Pyromancer is the only thing left, it still deals 1 damage to yourself.
Yes.
That's like super awkward for you.
Made to fit.
I think it's worth it to draw some cards here.
You
maybe do
love
anything
my
else.
new recipe.
Right away.
You can even steal the Armor Smith next turn. Seems good. So he's out of Brawl. He's gonna Shield Slam. The Giant Yeti.
Dingo. Yes.
Alright, so he's got one left on the board. Interesting.
Dingo. Yes.
He's got a lot of armor. That's mostly what I'm worried about.
By fire be That was an error.
That's fine. If it hits me, I'm fine with that.
Don't rush me.
I can wait and fish all day.
I caught one.
So he's effectively at 32 health. Alright, so that's Shield Slam number 2.
I bring life and death.
What a good answer for that.
Do you like to play with fire?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to take out Alexstrasza the hard way. See if
My
Brawl.
blade be
It's Brawl that I'll
thirsty.
lose.
This time for sure.
Yes, thank you. play this first. I think he has a weapon. That 10 cards in his deck, he have a weapon. There's the weapon. It's not gore health. Take out the gore health. He's at 33 health, basically.
Gerard, you are not fit to rule the Horde.
Is someone injured?
Alright, so we're gonna go to fatigue before he does. This means he's on the top deck game plan though. So
I can wait and fish all day.
I don't want that. So we're running out of cards.
That was an error.
We need to keep him off cards.
For honor.
Right away.
You like to play with fire?
I need to count how many armor smiths he played. I think he played 2. Not sure about the other minion. Because if there's no cards for this, then I just play it.
Right away.
For honor.
Job done.
So we busted through all of his armor, that's good.
My blade be thirsty.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I thought he had one more left in the deck. Because he only played 1, so.
Let me change your mind.
Almost out of cards.
Right away.
Alright, so we got an answer for I think he concedes here. So he can do 17. He's still dead.
I'm out of cards.
For honor.
Okay.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
The light shall bring victory.
So it looks like he's
Is
controlling.
someone injured?
Alright, so Hellfire.
Right away.
Worry about it. I think I'm gonna coin into Shieldmaster. It's probably got Hellfire.
Right away.
No, I'd coin into Soul Priest.
Embrace the void.
This adds more pressure than a 3-5 taunt. Because then I can play the Shieldmaster next turn.
So many possibilities.
Tadingo!
Yes!
We hunger for vengeance. You like to play with fire?
Big Game Hunter. I'm a little confused.
Take heart.
Hit me for 8, bring me 19. I'm a Big Game Hunter the thing. Yeah, that's fine.
For honor.
I've got the beast in my sight. My eyes are open.
I feel like that's wrong. So he's gonna destroy this, deal the damage to everyone. Yeah, okay. So I just gotta hope he doesn't have Lord Draxus in hand.
I wonder.
That's interesting.
Let me change your
think
mind.
He's used both Soulfires.
I can wait and fish all day.
So I literally have to hope he doesn't have Lord Draxus, like right now. If he plays Lord Draxus, then I lose, I think.
I bring life.
So I need answers right now. It's not really an answer.
Well played.
Alright, so
You
I had
have
to,
bested.
that game's a little frustrating. I had to maybe did Draxus or Alexstrasza. Maybe I played the Big Game Hunter earlier instead of taking 8 that one turn. I'm not sure. He did draw better than me though. Then again, he has built-in draw power. I need to see at least the Shadow Word Death. I didn't see any that game, I don't think. Maybe just one. Maybe I saw one? I don't know. I don't think I saw any. Whereas he saw some Giants and Alexstrasza, so... it's a little tilting.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine!
The light shall bring victory.
Mind control here. The rest of this is fine. I'm still gonna turn to Nat Bagel. Unless he's aggro.
Is someone injured?
I'm gonna turn to Nat Bagel. Go ahead and get this thing.
Job's done.
You shall not pass.
It's interesting.
Right away.
Put this apple on your head.
Right away.
I think it matters. We're drawing 3 cards. That's what I want to see. Holy Nova. That's interesting. It's a little surprising the way he attacked there.
Your turn to bleed! Tadingo!
Just gonna stop the damage that's coming to us. If he commits more to the board this turn, then we can Holy Nova.
Who dares summon me?
That's interesting. So it's do this first.
Your turn to bleed!
And he lost 2 cards from that? Wow. That's a lot of cards to lose.
You shall not pass.
This is gonna be a blowout. Well, it's been a blowout since I drew Since I drew those
Let
like,
me
3 or
change
4
your
cards.
mind.
So I've still drawn more cards than he has. I guess now 2 more cards than he has.
You will this time.
Yeah, I'd be a little frustrated.
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
That's a little awkward. Don't like seeing both of these. This is really awkward. This is especially bad against Mage, I think. Sure. Is he gonna coin into something? Okay. I feel like Nat Pagel's
I
gonna
can
die.
wait and fish all day. I caught one.
At least he's replaced himself. Yeah, that's fine. If you use that on Not Pagel instead of like something else, I think I'm fine. Sure. I don't think that's very good, that sort of play.
Eyes are open.
'Cause then, yeah, he's showing me 2 cards now. Yep. We're just gonna bury this guy in card advantage. Sure.
Embrace the void.
Unfortunately, he has the tempo advantage here. Mostly because he had some good coin shenanigans. Really. Polymorph down. He could be running 2 polymorphs. Kinda doubt it.
I can wait and fish all day.
Embrace the void.
Job's done.
Just 1 fireball down.
Shields up!
So his Not Pagel hasn't drawn any cards yet.
Is someone injured?
Draw some cards.
Job's done.
Okay, so we can kill him in that Pagel this coming turn. I did the power shield on this because I want to save this more than this. So. We are behind in tempo, but this is pretty good in terms of getting health back. That's fine. So Net Payable has drawn him 0 cards.
You love my new recipe.
Your turn to bleed.
He's ready to use 1 polymorph. I don't know if he's running 2. Because his Net Payable didn't draw him any cards. We're still 3 cards up. He could run 2 cards. That's a possibility. I found that. It's a 1 for 2. Because he did lose his Net Payable. Sure.
Is someone injured?
I want to draw before I do any attacks. I think that's always important. Draw before you're doing any attacks. Huh. We have more power on board, but we are a bit behind.
For honor.
If he flame strikes me, I guess that'd be good.
The eyes of earth are upon us.
No, he is gonna flame strike me. Yeah. What does he have in the deck? Pretty good. He has to kill this. I'm still gonna get a card out of it, so I think I'm fine. He's gonna use his second fireball. That's an interesting play. So he's signaling Pyroblast in hand? Okay.
Bring the pain.
So I'm 5 cards up. Yeah.
What you looking at?
Oh, he's playing Free Mage. Why would you shoot that? Doesn't make sense. Because he's playing the Free Mage that that Trump's been popularizing, I think.
This time for
This
sure.
is should be the biggest threat in the deck.
Bring the pain.
Jeez, getting his attack is just insane. I might even want to run this. I don't know, I don't think so. Because Nat Pagel comes down on turn 2. Sure. Mind controller. I just got a Pyroblast in hand. I don't think I want a mind controller.
eyes are open.
It wasn't a pyroblast. I can do 13 damage.
Do you like to play with fire?
It works really well with Blood Pyromancer, but this is kind of a win more situation.
Bring the pain.
Let me change your mind.
Well played.
Well played. Cards. I'm out of cards.
Why don't you concede? I don't understand. Okay. We're one spell off. Alright, so let's... That was pretty sweet with Acolyte of Pain. It doesn't synergize with their hero power like Northshire Cleric, but what it does do is we can smack it into things and then heal it. So I'm wondering whether we want that. Do we want it more than Thoughtsteal? Thoughtsteal actually like immediately gives us cards for 3. We can consider doing it. How many targets do we have for Wild Pyromancer then? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mind Control's not a target. That's not even a target really. We don't have a lot of targets for Wild Pyromancer if we lose Thoughtsteal. So if we're gonna run something else, we gotta cut something else. Maybe the Swamp Ooze? Taking out their weapon's pretty good though. This is weird / awkward. I don't think I cut Nat Pagel here. The issue with cutting Thoughtsteal is we run out of stuff for Wild Pyromancer to trigger. Or we get like really low on the amount of things we can trigger with Wild Pyromancer. And I don't like doing that. I don't even know if we can do that. I don't want to cut my only taunt creature either. I've been pretty impressed with my one Sentient Shield Master. I think we just can't run it. I'll play one more game. Win or lose, that will be the end of this video. That was really sweet though. The synergy with Wild Pyromancer and Acolyte of Pain, also being able to attack with Acolyte of Pain and then heal it.
Anduin versus Gul'dan.
That is a little bit win more.
Your soul shall be mine!
The light
That's-
shall bring
I
victory.
mean, that's certainly not better. Nat Pagel you can coin into, and he just draws you cards. That's interesting. I didn't think we were actually playing against aggro Warlock, since he didn't do anything the first
I
2 turns.
feel icky. You love my new recipe.
Because 1 damage is much less than 2. And this is 2 guaranteed damage anyway, so...
That's never.
Really? Really? 5 damage.
This time for sure. Don't rush it.
5/5 is still better than a 5/6.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
My shield for Argus!
Eyes are open.
He's starting to run low on cards in hand. This deck is interesting.
Why do you go?
Who dares summon me?
Of course.
I don't have enough mana.
So I gotta hope he can't do 3 more damage.
Well played.
Yeah, sometimes that's exactly what you need. I don't think I misplayed there. I just think, yeah, hey, that's a little disappointing. I think I'm gonna play 1 more. Cause I don't think I misplayed. Really? I mean, maybe casting the Wildfire Mancer with nothing. That's the thing, that we don't have many triggers or many targets for Wildfire Mancer to trigger. But I still feel like that was correct. I didn't know he had Soulfire in hand. And if I just play around Soulfire, then I don't add any power to the board.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
I wonder if this really is best Riven in A from League of Legends. I'm so glad I quit League though.
Shields up!
Do you like to play with fire?
Where shall I strike?
Even if he makes this trade here, I'm still fine trading my 2/2 for his 2/2.
Embrace the void.
I think I want to take that Harvest Golem.
Wonder. I must safeguard the land.
Be taking his 4-drop instead. And you get their 4-drop. Seems
Let me change your mind.
Why is he running this?
Nature's eyes are open.
Obey.
My shield for Argus!
Man, guess that's good.
Tazdingo! Yes!
That's gonna buy him a lot of turns though.
None shall pass.
Take heart. Earth Mother near.
I have no time for games.
Wait, what did that?
No! Shields up!
Okay.
Of course.
Taking so long, that's for sure. It's like one of the most awkward games just because I can't get past that 5/6 taunt. I'm not gonna sacrifice minions to do it. Not gonna give free card advantage to him. That was his turn. Seemed like a shitty turn to me.
You love my new recipe.
I actually don't want that. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I did that way wrong.
For honor.
Maybe.
The eyes of the earth are upon us.
I mean, I don't really care about him having a 1-2.
I don't have enough mana.
Let none survive.
Feel nature's wrath.
His 1-2. Has he got a second one? Starfall.
I can see.
Go around Starfall.
Well played.
Okay, that's it for this video. Yeah. I'll go ahead and show the deck, since a lot of people have been asking. This is what it looks like. Pretty happy with it. I think, like I mentioned earlier, I think if there's one card I want to try to fit in here, it might be the Acolyte of Pain, because you can do some ridiculous stuff with that. I think overall, this is solid. The problem with Acolyte of Pain is the only... I could take out Acidic Swamp Ooze, but then like, not having an answer to Gorehowl means it's very hard to keep anything on the board against control. And you never want to be in that spot. At least whenever I talk about control, I mean warrior control, but I don't think taking out Nat Pagel for an Acolyte of Pain is good, nor do I think taking out Crazed Alchemist. I think Crazed Alchemist is needed for Shaman Totems, the ones they play, not the ones they just make from their hero power. The good ones, like the 0-3, give adjacent minions like +2 attack or something. Taking out those totems, taking out an enemy Nat Pagel, is just really good. I don't know about anything I could cut for... I mean, you saw that game, why my control is good. So, pretty happy with this deck. I mean, just like I said, if I could find room, I'd probably try to put a Acolyte Pain in there, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to find room. So, yep. Thanks for watching.